We only said goodbye in words I've got 1,000 times. You go back to her and I go back to. I go back to black. I fade to black. Hi here, Finss here. I am back for another one of my jury reviews, giving my verdict of all 40 entries for Eurovision 2022. I am continuing off with the country of Azerbaijan. As you can see, I am back in my living room now doing jury reviews. I had a lovely week of the Isle of Wight. I've just got back home. Very nice week on the Isle of Wight. You should visit it. It's in the UK. It's down south. Little island in the south of the UK. Anyway, I digress on my holidays. Let's now head to the land of fire, Azerbaijan, and Nadir with the song Fade to Black, bringing us a ballad to the contest. What a surprise! One of many ballads this year in the contest, but one of many good ballads this year in the contest. Nadir's voice is stunning. It's good. That range is good. Bringing just a brilliant voice to the contest. I mean, really, that voice is a voice for the final for sure. I mean, you can never deny, whatever you say about the song, he has got a good voice. That is for sure. The power of his lungs. Those vocals. And bringing us something very emotional to the contest this year. Something very serious, personal, with good meaning. Kind of a song about a broken relationship. Heard it all before, but it's alright. I mean, he does it very well, very beautifully, very gorgeous, and with a little bit of an Azerbaijani touch with some of the instrumental sounds in the background there. Very nicely done, very nicely produced. You know, this is a good quality entry from Azerbaijan. Actually, I'm quite happy Azerbaijan has gone back to this male ballad route. The last time we did it was Out of the Wolf in 2015. That was very good as well. You know, I like this as a song. I've just listened to it now and I'm thinking, actually, this is actually quite a good entry from Azerbaijan. This ain't that bad, is it? I mean, it's not a masterpiece, because there are some, for me, some diction issues I find in the song. Yeah, I mean, does he blame the weather, bang the weather? I mean, and that is unfortunate for Azerbaijan, because he's a really good singer, but if you can't understand what he's saying, that could be an issue for connecting your audience, per se, which is a shame. I don't know why he's blaming the weather. That's not an Azerbaijani thing, that's a British thing, so Some of the lyrics are also quite questionable. But that being said, it's not a bad song. That end, I keep going on about his voice, but that vocal at the end is a winning moment. That's a moment there where he just goes, ah, woo. You know, at the end of the song, it's really touching. If he can pull that live, he'll definitely get some jury votes, for sure. For sure. I think what's unfortunate with Azerbaijan this year is that they are sadly performing in the second semi-final, and I kind of wish they were performing in the first, because he's up against a lot of strong ballads. He's up against a lot of good ballads. He's up against Australia. He's up against Poland. He's even up against Belgium. I mean, let's talk about female ballads. Sweden. Montenegro even. North Macedonia, let's not forget them. They're in that semi as well. It's not going to be easy for Azerbaijan. But this has a chance to go through. This will have a chance to be in the final. I think staging is key. I think Azerbaijan usually gets staging right. I think it won't be too tricky for them to get it wrong, I feel. We will see. It just really depends how they're going to execute it. Will it stand out the whole 18 songs that they sent me? Who knows? Who knows? Prediction-wise, how will Azerbaijan do? They are competing in the second semi-final in the first half, and they'll be given the number 4 spot in the running order. They'll be performing after Serbia and just before Georgia. So he's in between quite two quirky, jokey songs, and he's singing quite a serious ballad. So he could stand out, being who he's up against in the running order. Will people remember this? I mean, Azerbaijan's televote can be up and down. Azerbaijan's results can be up and down over the years. You know, one year they can be in the top 10, and the next year they can come 20-something in the grand final. I mean, they have got a good track record of qualifying. They've only failed once in 2018, but even that was a actually really good song. Will this make the final? Will Azerbaijan be in the final? It's a tough one, because in any other semi-final, this could easily go through. It's just in this semi when there's so many ballads. Well, not so many. So many good, strong, particular male ballads in the semi. And I'm kind of thinking, are all of them going to go through? Are they going to all go through? I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough one to call, and I've been kind of recently, last few days, ruling out Azerbaijan going to the final. But I still think it's got a chance. It's definitely got a chance. The bookies, interestingly enough, put Azerbaijan as a borderline qualifier. So even that's not really that high. I think what's also important to note on, Azerbaijan's not doing any of the pre-parties this year. They're staying at home. Which also can be like, at the moment, you know, forgetting about Azerbaijan, they're in the competition. But also, you know, it worked for Chinggis, you know, he didn't do any pre-parties, and then he went straight up in the odds after he did rehearsal, so maybe that's going to be the same for Nadir. I would like to think he'll come up with good staging. Well, the Azerbaijani team will come up with good staging for him, and maybe it will surprise us all. Like, it's like an Azerbaijan 2013 moment, you know. Not many people thought that song was going to come second in 2013, and it did. So, yeah. It's a hard one to call. Semi-final 2 is just hard to predict. Because I think there's like 15 or 16 songs that have a chance to qualify. This being one of them. Oh god, it's tough. It's tough in semi-final 2. It really is. We're going to lose some good songs. We're going to lose some good songs. My score out of 10 for Azerbaijan this year, I'm giving it a 7. It's not my personal favourite ballad of the year per se. Is it the worst? Absolutely It's a 7 because it's not perfect. There are addiction issues. Compared to maybe some other ballads, I'm not as emotionally connected, like say maybe I'm more emotionally connected to Australia this year, per se, for example. But this is still a quality entry from Azerbaijan. This ain't bad at all. He's got a stunning voice, a voice that deserves a place in the final. And if it qualifies, I wouldn't be mad. It's just so hard to predict what's going to happen. But yeah, Azerbaijan ain't that bad. It deserves a final. Will it get there? I don't know. Depends on how the semi-final goes, really. Doing a prediction for semi-final 2 is just painful. I've been thinking about it the last few days, like thinking who's in and who's out, and this is Azerbaijan has been quite near the borderline for me. It's just so tough to predict. Oh god. But anyway, what do you think of the Azerbaijani entry? Is it lighting your fire, or is it just fade to black? Comment down below, in the comments section below, like and subscribe this video. Oh my god, I've just realised I'm wearing black right now, although really it's navy blue. Comment down below, like this video, and I'll be back from so many more jury reviews, so keep watching this playlist of all my content for the jury reviews of Eurovision 2022. It's coming up this channel, so stay tuned. I'll be back for more content. And as I fade to black. Goodbye, people. Goodbye.